Also, so in terms of some of the trigonometric identities, so ana akong gigamit, so I did not memorize any of them. So ini siya nga mga ini mga ratio identities, mga tangent equals sine, cosine. So ana ko lang sini ginemorize is inila usala ani memorize. Also dapat maaram kasi ni nga mga what they call is reciprocal identities. So ana ko lang ginemorize ini is you do not need to memorize all of the. So ini siya dire na kailangan mo lang mnemonics. Ini siya pwede na siya ay maano mo na siya so ini nga mga mnemonics formulas. So okay, let me try to solve it or to use me. So anak ko mnemonics ini nga topic nga tangent equals sine theta, cosine theta is anak ko mnemonic is tasisic. Okay. So ito siya an mnemonics. So it's equivalent to tangent theta tan equals C is sine theta tapos secant times secant theta. Diba? Kasi so what I need is so inila siya gagamiton in which I can create the remaining formulas. So okay, let's try. So tasisic, from tasisic na mnemonics, I transformed it into trigonometric identities. So ini siya. These are just the same. So ito siya. No. So now we know that so let's use the reciprocalities or the reciprocal identities. So ini siya. Okay, done. Now, from tangent theta equals sine theta. So kung makuha ka mo, so saya na I am trying my i-share sa iyo kung nano baan. So diri lang na mag-memorize la kam sa iyo module na since it's online, so memorize kam. So what will happen sa board exam na kung magpara-memorize la kam or magpara-rely kam sa iyo module from first year to fourth year. So what will happen? So imagine in the 4 years na iyo pag in-eskwela kung mag-rely lang sa module while you're answering. So imagine kung pera ka gigabyte an iyo i-memorize or pera ka kung an iyo i-memorize from first year to fifth year. So it's very difficult. So yan na pala, first year dapat you practice yourself to memorize or to use any techniques method. So one of the techniques I use is the mnemonics. So I can memorize not all the formulas but some of the relevant formulas. So tasisic, tangent theta equals sine theta, secant theta. So in order to solve for the remaining formulas for the tangent theta, what we need is we need to just use the reciprocal identities. So here, so we know that secant theta is equal or it is reciprocal to the cosine theta. So 1 cosine theta, right? So therefore, we could say that the tangent theta, this is also equal to sine theta times 1 over cosine theta. Okay? Ganon. So overall, so our formula, so one also of the formulas for the tangent theta. So these formulas, this is really important when you are solving such trigonometric identities. So therefore, we could say that sine theta is equal to tangent theta is equal to sine theta over cosine theta. Yan. So this is our second formula for tangent only. Tangent. Next. Second theta. So we use nagkuha na kit sa secant theta, nag-substitute na kit. So now let's use naman sine theta. We know that sine theta is equals to 1 over cosecant theta. So let's substitute this one in here. So therefore, our tangent theta is equal to 1 over cosecant theta times secant theta. Diba? So therefore, our one of the formula or the last formula for the tangent theta is secant theta over cosecant theta. Okay? So these are the three formulas na iyo. So mao ini siya an iyo formula para sa tangent. So in tangent you need three formulas. So in sine tululiwat, cosine tululiwat, and then secant. So lahat sila tagtulo. Now, excuse me. So now, let's try naman so sa sine. So sige ha, so tangent theta. So an aton mnemonics is tangent. So don't forget the mnemonics. From tangent, naka-transform kita sin tangent theta equals sine theta, and then secant theta. Okay, now kanina we tried to or to solve for the other equation for tangent theta. Now let's try naman sa sine theta. Okay, so in this equation, what we need to do is just we need to find the first one of the equation for sine theta is we need to remove the secant theta, so we need to divide it by itself. So secant theta, all sides of secant theta. So cancel. So therefore we can, so an aton one of the formula for the sine theta is equals to tangent theta over secant theta. Yan. This is our one of the formula. Okay? Next. In this kind of formula, so what we need is other two formulas for sine theta. So we know that sine theta, ini siya pag imo siya igbulag, this is equal to sine theta equals to tangent theta times 1 over secant. Diba? Yung theta equals tangent theta times 1 over secant theta. And we know that 1 over secant theta, this is equal to, diba, cosine theta. So based on the reciprocal identity, cosine theta is equals to 1 over secant theta. Yan. So diba, 1 over secant theta. Therefore, we can substitute cosine theta in here. Sine theta is equals to tangent theta times cosine theta. Yan. So this is now the second formula that you are going to use for sine theta para sa trigonometric identities simplification. So last one, we need another one. So last one, so in here, so ini siya. So ini, let's try to use, okay natin na. So tangent theta over cosecant theta. So we know that tangent theta is equal to, let's check, tangent theta sa kanya reciprocal is 1 over cotangent theta. Okay? So 1 over cotangent theta. So we need to, what we need is only to substitute. So sine theta is equals to 1 over cotangent theta times cosine theta. So therefore, the last formula for the sine theta we need is cosine theta over cotangent theta. Yan. Okay na. So this is now the, so kanina we derive the formula for the tangent theta. So all the formulas in terms of trigonometric functions. Now we derive the functions for the sine theta. Now the last one is what we need to derive is the cosine. So same concept. We just need the tangent. the sisig or tangents equal. So again, so we know, di ba, if we, since secant theta is equals, or we can use this one formula. So sin theta equals sin, oh no, this one na lang. Ini siya, sin theta equals tangent theta cosine theta, which is taken from the anotong pinaka mother na mother formula nga tangent theta equals sin theta secant theta. So let's use sin theta is equals to tangent theta times cosine theta. Yan. So in here, so we can be able to, so the last one that we will be solving is for the three remaining formulas for the cosine theta. So in terms of cosine theta, so what we need to do is just divide by tangent theta para makancel yung tangent theta, and then all sides, yes, all sides. So cancel. So the first formula natin is for cosine theta is equals to sin theta divided by tangent theta. Yan. So this is our first formula for the cosine theta. Also, if we are going to use or try to solve for other formula, so we know that this equation, this is equal to cosine theta, so this is equal to sin theta times 1 over tangent theta. Yan. Diba? Tangent theta. So we know that 1 over tangent theta is it is equal to cotangent theta. Let's check. Diba? Tangent theta is equal to 1 over cotangent theta. So we can substitute. So sin theta is equal sin theta times cotangent theta. So now this is also the formula for the cosine. Di ba? Panduha. Last pa. We need one more. So let's check. Sin theta, cotangent theta. So okay, so ini siya nga kanang cotangent, dili natin na siya labtan kasi kung magbutang ket nga di 1 over tangent theta, mabalik siya nga di ba? Kung magbutang nga di 1 over tangent theta, imo nga di substitute, so mabalik ka nga di. But so ang sin theta na ani mo labtan. So we know that sin theta is equal to 1 over cosecant theta. Diba? So you need only, so cosine theta is equals to 1 over cosecant theta times cotangent theta. This is now equal to cosine theta is equal to cotangent theta over cosecant theta. Yan. Diba? Okay. So, ini siya nga equations sa trigonometric functions na imo mga equation is what I need to do is, in terms of solving trigonometric identities, I need the trigonometric identities and then the functions para madali ako makapaghanap sin ways na paano siya or ano kon what they call is kuan ba kun baga igbutang or substitute sa particular nga function. Kasi di ba kadamo. Pero so ito siya na anak ko nimo is ginbutang ko tanang nga formula para makaisip ako sin way nga this could be the ano gamiton kasi maka-cancel siya, parang ganon. So again, let's recall. So from the beginning, so from the mnemonics tan, no kay tan. So this is tasisik. So omit this one. Tasisik. So my mnemonics is from the mnemonics tasisik. I created from based on the functions itself. So tangent theta equals sin theta times secant theta, and then we we transform the other two formulas for the tangent theta. And then also based from the CC cotangent theta equals sine theta times secant theta, we created or we transfer or we derived the formulas for sine theta and also for the cosine theta. Okay, so now, okay, we still have the remaining equation. So now, in terms of, we know that um the tangent theta, diba, it is the reciprocal for the, diba, we still have the remaining. So we could ask what would be the formulas for the cosecant theta, secant theta, and then the cotangent theta. So it is now easy to solve for the remaining the remaining identities. Kasi di ba, tangent theta equals sin theta over sa cosine theta. So kung kuhaan mo an ka ni cotangent theta, imo na siya ibaliktad. So ang cotangent theta is equals to, so kung ini magamiton, imo na inigbaliktad, so cosine theta over sin theta, di ba? So, ini man tangent theta, so ang cotangent theta mo nga da, since it is the reciprocal, so imo na ibaliktad. So to find the cotangent theta, what we need to, so ini kanan kung baga yun ay ibaliktad, so cosecant theta over secant theta. So kung ini maluwag, ano yung kukuhaon? So ini, di ba, sin theta is the reciprocal of cosecant theta. So cosecant theta is equals to, yun na ibaliktad, so cotangent theta over so cosine theta. So now, so ang iba ka muna sa pag-solve. So itay niyo. So now let's try na sa simplification of trigonometric identities.